Hello again, everyone. I'm only just getting around to thinking about a card because I had a delivery this morning. And I'd ordered this piece of kit so I can stack two printers. I've got a laser printer and an inkjet printer. I tend to use my inkjet printer all the time. I bought the laser one for doing things like foiling because you can, in a Mink machine, you could foil if you'd used a laser print. Well, I didn't get on with it very well, didn't do much foiling, gave my Mink to my friend Deb. But I didn't want to actually get rid of the laser printer. So I've got them stacked now and it's given me so much more space. So of course I had to start doing a bit of tidying and I found all sorts of things that I didn't know I'd got. Oh, Lord. One of them was this. A set of rather funky leaves from Sizzix. So I thought I would make a very quick card with a few leaves. And I think they're really, I can see why I bought them. There was a whole bunch of Sizzix stuff in the drawer. There was these tags and all sorts of things. So I'm going to have, a new lease of life with a different brand for a few days maybe. So I've cut a square card, I cut a front panel, and I took out the slats for this long skinny slatted one. This actual one, would have bisected the card completely, and I just wanted it to be kept as a piece. So that's going to go on there. Something will probably go behind it, and I've got these two things. This is a bleeding tissue background. This, I think, is a blot up piece from some, I don't know, squished tissue. I can't remember exactly, but I thought I would cut these three leaves from one and the centres out of the other. And I'm not sure which way round to do it, really. There may be a little bit of gilding wax somewhere, who knows. So let's go with the dark one for the actual leaves themselves. And I've chosen 3 from this set. There are 3 that have got bits out of the sides of the leaves, you see. So I've got that one, this one, and this one. Have I? No, I haven't. I've got that one, and that one. That one, and that one. Yes, that's what I've got. So there's another one with bits out. I haven't noticed. Oh, well, I'll do that another time. It's fine. So let me cut them out of this piece, and then we can do the middles out of this one. All right, I'll go for the darker parts, or maybe the bits that have got some interest in them. That's got a nice few colours there. And the other one, let's just try that. Let's have a look at our leaves. Okay, let's cut the middles out of this. Try and get a lot of the yellow, I think. Where's the other one? Here it is. This has got quite a twiddly bit in, I think, this one. Let's have that. Right, here are my middles. Pretty. I don't know which one goes with which, but they're quite pretty, aren't they? Let's get this one up. Nice though, aren't they? Aren't they interesting? Okay. What are we going to do with them? I think I may have... Do I want any of this behind? I don't know if I've got any space for it, really. No, it's going to detract from those, isn't it? I'll think about that. I may put something behind there. I haven't got a long enough piece of that one with those things there. Right, I'm going to stick these on. I think I'll take these little bits out. Okay. Pop a bit of glue on the back of this. The chap came to service the central heating boiler this morning, and he discovered that we need a new hot water tank in the airing cupboard. Don't have airing cupboards in the States, do you? I missed it when I lived there. My airing cupboard. I suppose with tumble dryers people don't use them at all. Dear me. Keep that within, I think. Just like to wipe away a bit of that glue. Okay. Now the next one. It's a nice one, isn't it? And the last one. Feels like the right way up to me. I don't know if it really is, but we'll see. Okay. There. Now I think I'm going to dust a little bit of gold around the place. I think I'll use a dabber. Right, we'll go around the edge. And very gently across the top of this. Just give a trace. Just soften that edge. There we go. And this one. Try and find a link to the videos where I did the various backgrounds so that you can just have a look and see. The bleeding tissue one is lovely. It's a really lovely technique. And the blot that you get from it, you know, is almost as nice as the actual tissue itself, I think, anyway. I think that one ought to go in the middle, perhaps, because the colour's different. I was thinking that one would go in the middle because the two fatter ones are either side, but I think I prefer to have the one with the touch of yellow in the middle. So it's a question of, do I put some colour behind here, and do I do a sentiment? This is really clean and simple, really quick, and really rather nice. Aren't they lovely? Good way of using up some of my backgrounds. I'll look for a sentiment. I will look for something for behind there. I'll be right back. I went to my green scrap drawer and saw this rather nice shade of green. So I thought I'd just put a bit of this behind. I think it's quite nice. It's just warm, isn't it? Don't you think? I think that's rather nice. So I'll pop that behind. We'll put some foam tape on. Those can be stuck directly. And I've got to get well soon. I thought it's a nice sort of cheery, warm colour. So I'll stamp this. And I thought I would do it, emboss it in gold. So I just need a scrap. So I'll get one of my offcuts from beside my guillotine. It's going to be okay. I'll give it one more turn. Try this. Now there's just a few little bits at the bottom here. I just want to just get rid of. I think that's fine. Right, I'm just going to heat set this now. Now, to do this, I'm just going to pop some foam tape on the back. So I've got some foam tape on the back. I just need to cut a piece of this to go over that aperture. Let's just see. Probably just cut it on a trimmer, actually. Should be fine. Oh, of course, this is a panel, not a card, isn't it? I was thinking it was a card. There we go. Okay, we'll stick this on. That's fine. Just recover that with some adhesive. And we can pop this onto the card. Check which way it's opening. There we are. Now, I think these can go on just pretty well flat, I would think. Let's put some glue on. So, we'll go with the one in the middle first, which I think was this one, wasn't it? Yep. So we'll do this in the middle. Okay, and these can go either side. There we are. Now just cut out the sentiment and we will be finished. There it is. think that can go flat. Don't normally do flat ones, but we've got this raised and they're flat to the thing. Oh, we'll just put a weight on that. Make sure they stick down all the way. So there we have a really quick, really clean and simple card. These backgrounds, I have to say, the slatted die series, you've only got to use one of those and you don't need much at all to make a really striking card. I absolutely love them. So I hope you like it too. And aren't these jolly leaves? My goodness. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for the thumbs up and the hypes and the coffees and the subscriptions. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and come back and see me really, really soon.